Hey guys, and welcome to my channel where we do DIY projects, crafts, and every once in a while some organization, but all on a budget. Don't forget to check out the links below for some of the products that I used. Come on along and check out today's project. I went to the dollar store and I wanted to get a bunch of these white ones, but they only had a few, so I got a couple of those and then I got a black one, and I figured we can paint this black one to match like our Eastery colors, being a pastel color. And I see so much of the pink, purple, and yellow that I decided I wanted to go with a light blue just to see something a little bit different. Everything except the paint, I believe, is from the dollar store today. So we're going to get this painted, and then we are going to make the nice centerpiece. It can go anywhere in your house as a nice Easter decor or even spring decor. To paint this, I just mixed some acrylic colors. You can get them at any craft store. You can spray paint it, you can use whatever. While my blue pedestal is drying, we're going to open this up, and I'm just going to take a little bunch and put it at the very bottom. And I'm kind of just going to fluff it around in there a little bit, make it look a little bit more natural. Alright, so see there? And now what I'm going to do, they have these little ceramics. This one's a duck. I can't think of everything that they have, but several different ones. I'm going to cut this little piece off. I'm going to make a little bit flatter place for him to sit. That way he won't rock around too much. So we got the little ducky in there now. And I think this looks really good keeping him the white, but you can paint him, obviously. They actually come in a little kit with 3 little paints and a little paintbrush. But I was going to give those to my kids and use the ducks. So there's that little guy. And then you can easily just finish it off by setting it on top of one of the pedestals. If you want to do it that way, it makes it really cute. Or you can they have bunches of flowers that you can get. So I got one with like the pink and yellowy colors. And then you can just take that little piece off, and you can easily just put them around if you want to hot glue them in place, or you can take and just tuck it inside with the duck if you want to have it inside. Now keep in mind these are a little bit smaller, so it will take up quite a bit of room, but it looks really cute having the little duck with a little flower. We're going to make it a little fancier. I'm going to leave this one like this, but then in my next one, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some moss. Come closer. Okay, fluff it out a little bit. For this one, I'm going to put one of the fake candle lights right in the middle. That'll stay lit up because it's that fake light. You just press it and it stays on. They have a whole bunch of different flowers that are at the dollar store right now. They have these little ones too. So I'm going to use these, and I'm just going to take several of these little pieces off. See how small those are? So we can dress it up with a bunch of those. So I'm going to leave one little clump together, and we're just going to work it in there. Work the moss around it so that it doesn't look like it's just been placed in there. And then with the rest of them, you can kind of lay them throughout. If you see any holes in the moss that you want to cover up, you can put them there. There's that. And if you want, you can make it super easy on yourself, and you can just have these two side by side or wherever you decide to put them for your decor. Okay, we're going to add a little bit of flowers next to the ducky, and we're going to work the moss in and around them so it doesn't look out of place or on its own. These jars can be a little difficult to work with just because you got to get your fingers down in there and still separate everything, but I think it looks really cute once you actually get in there and do it. I'm going to add just a couple over here. I'm going to take these 2 white ones, and we're going to make a taller pedestal to give a little bit of depth to our decoration. So originally I wanted to do it like this because then it just looks nicer to me. But then there's nothing up here holding the glass globe on. It can fall off. It doesn't have this rim. So I'm going to end up doing it like this so that the bottom of one is on the top of the other. They do wobble a little bit. Find which one doesn't wobble quite as much and use that one as your base. We're gonna put a little bit of glue here and then we'll just put it right on top of it. This glue that I'm using is also from the dollar store. This is a fast drying one. Whoop. Came out a little faster than I remembered. You can also use hot glue or what is that, E6000, E600, whatever that one is. Goop, anything like that you could also use. Okay, center it as much as possible. And then we're going to do one more thing to make this a little bit more fancy. We're going to take some lace ribbon, yet again from the dollar store, but you can use any lace ribbon that you have. Right around here where it meets, there's a little bit of a lip because the base of the candle holder is bigger. I'm going to, in that spot, put just a little bit of lace. It's a really light color, so it's not going to bring a lot of attention to it. It's not going to point out that, but it's just going to add a nice little trim to it. Oh, I forgot my scissors. Right on that lip area, I'm going to take that same glue. You could use your hot glue or anything else, just like we mentioned before. And I'm going to put a layer here and then I'm going to put on the lace. I also think doing this gives your base a little extra to hang on to, and it supports it just a little more, making sure that everything's going to be secure in the end, which is always something you want. Alright, now we'll set it aside and let it finish drying. While we've been working on the white pedestals, our blue one has been drying, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to trim it with the lace also. For this one, I'm just going to put a thin row right around the top there. Give that just a minute to dry and we'll come back and we'll put our toppings on. Alright you guys, here is the final look, the end result. I did go ahead and on this one I added some blue just on the rings that go around, just to tie it in a little bit better with this blue one. It still looks really good if you do all one color, but I wanted to add just a little bit of excitement or something. I am really bummed that I couldn't find my bunny for this one. I really wanted a ducky and a bunny, but since I couldn't, this will have to do. I still really like how it looks, but it's not what I had in mind, and everybody knows how that works. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you give it a try. I'd love to see anything that you recreate. This is all dollar store stuff, so make sure that you check out your dollar store and see what other crafts you can make for Easter. Don't forget, I have links below. Please subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more videos like this, and next to the subscribe button is a bell. If you click that, you'll know every time we post a movie. But until next time, bye-bye! Okay, now while we've been working on the white, Hey guys, and welcome to my channel where we do DIY projects, crafts, and